Hello, this week's video response is addressing Emma Pyron's question. It basically asks, at what point do you believe the international community should get involved to help protect another country from another country's population from issues within that country's border? And I chose to answer this question because I think it's a good question, and I think it's a tough question to answer. I don't think it's one that you can necessarily ascribe um, numerative value to. I don't think you can say, oh yeah, once 1,000 people have died, um, send on, in the cavalry and the international community to clean it up. Um, I think that it couldn't hurt to have a number like that. Um, that could possibly prevent things like Rwanda from happening again, genocides that aren't on the scale of, a World War II Holocaust, but that are still just should never occur nonetheless. Um, if we have some form of knowing that this population of, or this ethnic group is being subjected to, these conditions or that conditions that are leading to deaths in the, by the hundreds and ultimately into the thousands. If there is some way to set up a system like that, that might be great. And then it would be an easier way to keep a vigilant eye on those sort of potential ethnic cleansings. Um, and but again, that's something that would have to be regulated. I don't know how. So the other thing that could possibly happen is a sort of a summit where all the countries get together and agree upon a set of terms that is conditional, upon this or that. If this happens, it's a condition in this agreement that will lead to international intervention, so that everybody understands, doing this or that is going to bring in the international community. Countries need to know, where the line in the sand is. Not that you want people trying to, skirt that line, but if people like if Mao knew that what he was doing was going to lead to, you know, France and Britain and United States and China or not China, excuse me, um, and Africa's and continents, those countries, everything. If Mao knew that what he was going to do was going to lead to all of those countries sending their armies at him, would he have done it? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? So perhaps if there was some sort of agreement, a summit that was had where all of the countries in the United Nations agreed upon, these are the things that if this happens, then that's going to be bringing in the international community via, via force. So I think that's a good question. I think that's a good thing for all of us to consider. What could be done to potentially prevent these things from happening again? So thanks for your question, Emma.